The Wife's Outlaw.
Well done to all Singapore sorcery backers. We have all received our sorcery product finally. And so we're going to open from the left hand side, top to bottom, following which the middle one, top to bottom, and then the right hand side, top to bottom as well. Alright, so let's get cracking and see what we're going to hit today. In case any of you are wondering, this right over here, this piece is the embellished print from Brian Smith for the Color Out of Space. Beautiful, beautiful art that he has put together. So let's get cracking, alright? So let's cut it through. I really like these, safety seals, security seals, because it just gives so much assurance to the game, and like I said in the first video, they are just really solid. They're not like magic, flimsy and all. So anyways, not to say anything too much about other products, this is the Sorcery Alpha Booster Box, in case any of you are wondering. It has 39 booster packs. This is something different from the usual. In beta, there's only going to be 36 booster packs. These extra 3 booster packs were, a thank you to all backers for the support and their patience. And thank you, Big B. Hopefully we'll get a Philosopher's Stone foil. For me, it doesn't really matter. Of course, hitting it is a huge bonus, but I just love this game. Its art, everything is just incredible, and the community has been so nice. It's so nice to see some of you that we've been communicating, transacting. This is the box topper pack. All right, comes with a few things. So QR code on the bottom. Yes, there is a QR code on the bottom here, which you can actually scrape off and then add dust to your sorcery account. So if any sorcerers have not created a sorcery account on the Sorcery TCG official website, please go and create it, and then make sure you punch in those codes. For one booster box you get 100 dust. Who knows, we don't know what the dust will be used to change, but to exchange for, but let's see. I'm sure Erik'sCuriosa is going to come out with something just incredible. I've put that in one of my posts. There's limitless possibilities. Exactly right, Mike. The packaging is so good in sorcery. So let's begin. All right, I'm gonna just move this to the side a little bit, and then let's begin with pack 1 from the left hand side, as I've promised Hayne from Wizard's Den. So we're gonna get cracking. Alright, let's begin. Let me just move some of these things to the side a little bit, just so that we don't avoid any mistakes on cutting open them. Okay, let's go. First pack. Can you see that? Okay, it always starts off with 3 exceptionals. This one is Peregrine Apparition. Okay, so let's put that down. Iron Shackles, nice, by Dan Seagrid. I love Dan Seagrid's art. Actually, I love every art, but Dan Seagrid has this, very fine detail. If you actually look at his details in this artwork, it actually goes down to every chain itself, and it's really incredible. So the next one, let's continue. It's Bridge Throw. All right, and let's see what is our first one. It's by Brian Smith. It's an elite. What do you pronounce that? Gross Poltergeist, I guess. Wow, look at that incredible skull screaming at you. Whew. Don't worry, Big B. We won't cut the Philosopher's Stone. We are very, very careful on that. Okay, and that's the first elite card. So let's continue now with the ordinaries. Grey Wolves is a really good card, as I've learned. Very usable in the decks itself. Very playable. Let's see if there's any interesting ones to come along. So let's just add it down. Cave Throws, Scarecrow, Mad Dash, Berry. Oh, we got a foil! It's an ordinary Miracle Worker. Very, very nice. Well, foils appear, I believe, 1 in every 4 packs. So that's our first foil. Beautiful, right over there. And then we have Common Sense. We have Disenchant, beautiful card. Really, by Elvira. Really, really beautiful. Spectral Stalker, okay, by Jeff Easley. Everline Dryads. And of course, a basic site that appears in every pack. Is that true, Big B? It all appears on the left hand side? Well, let's find out. Alright, so I'm just going to put it one side. Let's continue on pack 2, left hand side of the box. Okay, let's continue in the same order so that we get the data and we help the community to understand more how these boxes actually work. Okay, let's carry on with our next exceptional. Depero Vampire. Okay, we have Thunderstorm. This is a good card actually. I like this in game, really. Moving on to Wings of Invention. Okay, this is beautiful. Again by Elvira Shakarova. And what is that card? Aussie Heckler. Let's see. Oh ho! Yes, it's a payload trebuchet. I like it. I like it very, very much. This is really, really cool. This reminds me of when you play the games in Warcraft. If you do it, that you get to throw those catapults at your opponents. It's really funny. All right, so let's add the second elite to our stash here at the vault. The next ordinary is the Firebolt, and then we continue with Deep Sea Mermaids. Blood Raven by Michael. I really like this one with the reflection of the crow in the eye. It's so well done. Too bad I missed on some of the artist proofs that Mike was doing. I've been really, really busy lately. I have not really had the chance to look too much into these, but I'm a huge fan of Sorcery. So Satch Crabs, let's... Oh, did I accidentally review the foil? There is another foil just in the second pack. Big B, maybe you are right. Maybe there is all the good cards on the left side. Let's continue with the foil. Mark Lampreys, thank you Mike. Let's hope for good stuff. So Burrowing Submerged. Oh, this is really cool. By Vasily. Very, very nice. So we add another foil to our stash here. And then we have Tufted Turtles. We have Blink. Oh, Blink is a really good card in the game actually. So, sorry, that was an accident. Sometimes you get careless. This is my second time doing the live stream, so don't mind me. Blink is really good in gameplay actually, as I shared. So that comes down, and then we get Blizzard, and we get Riptide as well. Beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Another ordinary side. Okay, so moving on to pack 3. We are 1 out of 13, almost done. It's exciting, the last video we did slightly over an hour. It's a bit long, I know, but if you enjoy Sorcery, you know why I'm so excited. For those of us, I think there's only a handful of us that back this in Singapore, and we really want to share this. At least I really want to make sure this gets a following. It deserves it. So first one, Floodplains Exceptional Site. I like that. Okay, let's add that to the exceptional pile. Oh, we get a Moon Clan Werewolf. For those of you who don't know, the foil version actually has a mistake. The artist is not reflected as Alan Pollack, but it's okay. I'm sure it'll be fixed. So those of you who are interested in misprints, oddities, the foil version is definitely one to get because it will be certainly rectified from beta onwards. Let's move on to the next exceptional, and that's Steep. That is the Dual Land, as said. Really, really good card, and this one is for Earth and Fire element, as you can see there. Let's see what do we get in our unique slot or elite slot. Elvira Shakarova. Alright! Hey, it's a self-same simulacrum. I like that. Just look at that detailed art around it. I love it. Can you see it? I mean, it's not as good on camera, to be honest. You got to witness it in person. No joke. Boxes have been crazy right now, so I understand that it can get really, really difficult to get one. I couldn't pull the trigger anymore, so I've had to just settle for my pledge and those 2 boxes that I managed to get earlier on. Another Grey Wolves to continue the ordinary slots. Mad Dash, Scarecrow, okay, Old Sword Anchorman, Border Militia. If any of you notice a curio that I missed, there's a high chance, please shout it out. Mage Slayer, and we have a Boss Troll, and of course a Bone Rebel, following which a Beast of Burden, and a Simple Village. All these sites, they're really beautiful. I don't know whether they'll be reprinted using the same art in beta, but yeah, it's going to be exciting to see if they change some of these sites to provide some more leverage, because if you notice, right, if you're going to do drafts using the Sorcery Booster Packs, it's kind of difficult to work with the sites. I'm not sure, maybe Erik'sCuriosa has something planned, but I've always found that it's a bit difficult to draft because the sites you get may just not be enough. Okay, the next exceptional, let's continue on the left hand side. We get Shifting Sands, beautiful art, really beautiful art, gosh. And we get Vincent Pompetti's Call to War. Look at that sad face going off, leaving his family behind. You know, all these cards, they tell a story, you know, and you tell your own story when you play the game. That's why when you see my post in the vault, I try to craft some of these, you know, possible lores to play around with. I'm fascinated with lores. Psionic Blast, beautiful art by Alan Polak. Right, this is one that deals 1 damage to each minion here. They are disabled until your next turn. This is really good, actually. For 2 mana, I think it's incredible. Not too sure whether this is a meta card, but you can check out Curiosa.io. That will tell you a little bit more. And the next card is by Liz Danforth, Court Jester. We add another elite to our stash here at the vault. Very beautiful art, as I mentioned in our first opening. Reminds you of Jester's Cat if you played Magic the Gathering, right? So let's move on. Sleep by Severin. I love this art. It's so tranquil, so peaceful, don't you think so? Right? Let's move on. Ordinary, Berry, Plumed Pegasus, Roaming Monster, and we move on to Land Surveyor. Let's see, Wall of Air, okay, Overpower, and we have another Disenchant. The opposite of it is Dispel, which is the outside of this art. It's beautiful. Funvale Muse, and Wall of Ice. I think that's pretty much it with the summing up of with Spring of River. Really nice. Okay, let's continue on the left hand side. Next pack as well. Sorcery TCG has arrived in Singapore. Congratulations to fellow backers who have received it. Do share your opening videos if you did so in the Vault of Sorcerers group. And of course, if you have any that you want to trade, buy, sell, we have now opened it up to allow that as well. Let's continue with Elberspine Pikeman. Okay, that's the first exceptional, following which Ormond Harpooners. Oh gosh, I think I didn't open this in my first box. I think this is the first one. That's really nice to know. There's so much in the set that, you know, you just can't finish it in one box, and that's the beauty of it. Bedrock. This is beautiful art, really. You know, by Adam Kispar. And I think this is his only art for this set, if I'm not wrong. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, anyone, you know, just so that we're all learning the right thing. I love Bedrock. Really, really cool stuff. So let's see what is... Oh, it's Melissa Benson's... Oh, I've never opened this card yet. It is Panorama Manticore. Wow! I like that scorpion tail, look at that. By Melissa Benson, the lady who drew the 4 cores for this wonderful alpha set. Very nice addition to our elite. Finally, we have one more to add to go for our non-foil master set. Sorry, I'm just not cash rich enough to go for a foil master set. Let's continue the ordinaries. Pirate Ship, Snow Leopard, Mortality, Unravel, Wild Boars, Teleport, Icelands. I don't think I'm hitting any interesting thing. Sea Serpent. When I say that, I mean, you know, Curious. Exorcism. I really think this card has a lot of potential. If you play the game, this one would be so powerful the day they release something along the lines of, and I put it in my post, something along the lines of angels and demons. And just imagine you banish all demons and undead minions at target location up to 2 steps away. Just boom! Right? And it's like 2 mana only. So again, another powerhouse for Earth when the time comes. Wall of Fire, and of course we end off with a Rustic Village. Okay, let's move on to the next pack without further ado, and let's see what other loots we will be getting. Now typically in a box, if I'm not wrong, there's an average chance to get 1 unique foil per box, but that's not guaranteed as well. We've seen that boxes that opens up only zero uniques actually, unique foils. But 1 in 5 packs typically you will get 1 unique, and 1 in 4 packs you would typically get a foil card. Alright, so let's carry on. Mariner's Curse, I love this by the way. Phase Assassin by Juicy, his Battle Mage and Entrenchers are just beautiful as well. I think any of his art in foil just really pops. Okay, so that's Phase Assassin, and we get another dual land or dual element site in Sorcery. This is probably, in my opinion, going to be the most expensive duo site, just because it actually has the two elements that are seemingly the strongest right now, Earth and Air. And I think, from what I'm seeing, Earth seems to be the case where, it has answers to all kinds of decks, and Air is a great supporting element if you play dual elements. So I think this card is going to rise compared to the other dual sites, most likely. If you look at the meta percentage in Curiosa.io, I think this one has the highest as well. It's, I think, 27.8% or something like that. So that's Windmill. And then we go on to an Elite. We opened this in the first box. Carchemish Chimera. Very, very nice art there. Really, really beautiful. Gadu, thank you very much for your contribution to Sorcery. Let's continue the ordinary slot. Midnight Rogue, Scent Hounds, Highland, Clansman. We have this as well. We have the Pit Vipers, Scourge Zombie, and then we have Spin Attack. This is a pretty good card in my opinion. An ally strikes each enemy at its location, so you get to basically hit everyone, and if you need to, you just do a suicidal attack and finish everyone off together. Grapple Shot, okay, and then we have Mage Slayer, the common ones, Miracle Worker, Boss Throw. We have a lot of these. And a Remote Desert. This is by Aronja Art, Rafaela. So beautiful, beautiful right over there. Let's continue on to the next pack. Let me just adjust this slightly, just so that it doesn't sink down too much. Let's carry on, making sure we don't cut the foil Philosopher's Stone, as Big B mentioned. Thank you everyone for, watching together here at the Vault. I hope you're having a great evening so far. And the first exceptional starts off with Gnome Holos, okay. And then another Phantom Assassin. As you can see, there are quite a lot of duplicates in the box. A bit of a clumping kind of feel. Cave In. And the next unique card is by Elvira. And it's a mix. Beautiful. Lovely, lovely art. The Aqua Mix. An Elite Potion and Britney Brew. This is definitely one of the Alchemy 9. And it's going to be widely used in all decks. That uses water as an element. So let's add that to our collection. We have a Bone Rebel. Actually, the first box we opened was two mixed Terra actually for the Earth element. Now we have a Water. Very nice. Let's go on to the ordinary slot. Bone Rebel, Beast of Burden, Spectral Stalker, Fernvale Muse, Lightning Bolt. Oh, by the way, Lightning Bolt, as you've just seen in the post here at the Vault, it's actually probably going to be a meta card. It's just very highly utilized, very easy, 2 mana, 3 damage, just strike. Very, very good card. And I love the alternate art version that's going to come up as the beta promo card by Brian Smith. Very, very beautiful art there. And then we have Dead of Night Demon, Deep Sea Mermaids, Sandstorm. This is another beautiful art. I really like it. Drew Tucker. And Sacred Scarabs. I heard this is pretty powerful in the gameplay as well. Alright, and then Porcupine Pufferfish and Lone Tower. Okay, this is not Dark Tower. Dark Tower is pretty good. And if we open it, we'll tell you why. So let's just move this to the side slightly so that we have a bit more space for the movement of the hands. How is everyone doing? I hope you guys, whether you are in Singapore or all around the world, the weekend has been treating you fine. Sorcery is such an incredible release, I think it's really done well, done right. The quality is really good. I know some people say that they can see the reflection of the sorcery from the other card decks, but if we look closely, I'm not seeing it on any of my parts, so maybe it's just a batch issue actually. That's just in my opinion. But feel free to dispute otherwise. Deparil, Vampire, another Thunderstorm, another Wings of Invention. This seems like a repeat pack, isn't it? Let's see. And we get a art by Elvira Shakarova. No. Oh, we get a Pristine Paradise. Nice. Oh, I've always wanted to add this to the collection. I need to collect a full play set of these dual sites and these quadruple element sites. Pristine Paradise by Marta Molina. Beautiful one. Basically, if it provides no mana if it's completely empty. right? So it must be it must be stood on. One of your minions or avatar, your opponent must stand on it. If not, there is no mana and elemental threshold. Really beautiful art. Thank you, Harley. That is truly what I feel as well. So let's add a unique to our collection. Let me just double check. Have we opened another unique so far? We've opened multiple elites now. This is our first unique. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That doesn't sound too good. I'm a little bit worried now. Hopefully it's not that bad, but it's our first unique pristine paradise out of 8 packs. Let's see how well we continue to do. So it's Mind Explosion. I love this art. Even though it's an ordinary, this art just spells details. I mean, look at it, right? Matthias Frisk. I wish he was in this group. Trying to add him. So if anyone's interested, maybe you can reach out to him, tell him that this group exists. Mind Explosion, let's just add it to the ordinary slot. Fire Harpoons, we have that already. Swarm Buffaloes, Critical Strike, Petrosian Cavalry, Sirocco Scorpions, Blizzard, Fernvale Muse, Wall of Ice, Apprentice Wizard. This is, as I mentioned, the most widely used card during playtesting as a minion from the spellbook decks. But the Grandmaster Wizard, I think that's really the powerhouse. This is probably second in line, but very, very good card to look out for. And we continue with a simple village. Let's move on. We don't have a lot more packs in the left slot, so let's continue opening all these goodness. I really love it. Every pack you open, you just feel so good about it. And oh dear, is there a slight printing? Oh no, okay, it's just the art scared me for a moment. And in case you guys don't realize, right, these packs are foiled. I'm not sure if you can see through this lighting on the camera, but they are foiled and they look really, really good. I don't know what to do with them, but I'm gonna keep some of them. Maybe one day make a frame through using these packs. Well, we'll figure a way out. Let our creativity run wild. Battering Ram, yes, an exceptional. Gyre Hippogriffs, Unland Eel, and we get ourselves a Primordial Spring. This must be our first Primordial Spring. Beautiful one by Drew Tucker. I really like Drew Tucker's, when he draws these things with landscape and stuff. Personal preference, I'm not such a huge fan of, his fairy stuff, but his lands, even the Sandstorm one, beautiful, really, really beautiful. Alright, we add another elite to our collection and we go on to the ordinary slot to see if we land any foils or curios. Let's continue. This is a Wicker Mannequin, Firebolts, Cave Throws, Blood Ravens. Oh! I always accidentally pull too quickly. Crossroads and Elite Sight, points in the right direction. This is by Vasily. Very, very nice. Gives you that rustic feel if you play like Diablo and you walk through the desecrated tombs and the sands of time. You see all these things. And honestly, the foils are so good in Sorcery. These silver parts, the words and the frame, are actually embossed and they actually pop up. So it's really, really, really nice. Okay, so we add another foil to our collection. Very, very nice. Rimland Nomads. Let's start off with, let's continue to ordinary. Apprentice Wizard, another card that I said was good. Men of Land, I've heard some people say it's pretty good, but I've not really tried it, so remains to be seen, at least for me. Entangled Terrain, I like this card. I think this card is pretty good. And we end off with a Humble Village. Let's continue with our left side packs. Exciting times. Okay, what do we get? Thank you for everyone who's still on this video together to witness the second box opening here at the Vault of Sorcerers. Let's begin with the first one, Exceptional Fey Changeling, Font of Life, Moonclan Werewolf, we've had this already, and we opened a Polymorph by Francesca Barrold. This is so cool. Just imagine forcing someone to become a frog. It's going to create lots of laughter and that person is not going to be happy when he's transmuted. Polymorph, very, very nice elite. Let's add it to our collection. Wicker Mannequin, Pit Vipers, Firebolts, Polar Bears, very, very nice art by Melissa Benson. Swan Maidens, okay. Oh! Oh my gosh! I didn't expect this! A mixed aqua foil! Wow! Look at that shine for you! My goodness, thank you, Harley! This is incredible! Oh gosh! And when it foils, the mix, those things inside really shine. Oh goodness! Okay, this needs to be sleeved up immediately. Quite obvious reasons. So let me get that out to sleeve it nicely so that it's well protected. And of course, it's time to showcase it a little bit. I'm going to move some of these cards down so that we make space to feature some of our hits from this box. Alright, so a mixed aqua, nicely right over there. Maybe just a moment. Let's use green for green. Let's do it in a top loader just to make sure it's 100% safe. But you know, one thing that we've tried here at the Vault is that it's proven that, as per Simon Swan, the Director of Operations from Erik'sCuriosa, that these foils really do not actually curl easily. We've tested that here in Singapore. In Singapore, it's a pretty humid weather, so we've left it out in the open, one of the ordinary foils. 3 days later, it's still in perfect condition, so that should be a reassuring thing for all of us. Tufted Turtles, Apprentice Wizard, I couldn't ask for more of this. Feel free to give me more. Man of Lang, and we finish it off with Spring River. Okay, hopefully these are going to be useful data for Hein from Wizards Den. Really appreciate this guy's help, what he has done for the community in terms of gathering data, putting out great videos on how to play the game. So let's move on to the next pack on the left, and thank you so much for continuing to hang out with us here at Vault of Sorcerers. Please continue to share this group, introduce your friends to join us. I mean, it doesn't always have to be buy, sell, trade. Let's just enjoy this game, talk about it, learn from one another, those cool lores, and talk about art. I see that. Did you see that? Can you see that little shine there? Oh, that's a foil. Okay, let's go. Exceptional. House Arm Bannerman. Okay, Art Welling. Yeah, cool art by Alan Pollack. Very, very nice. Right over there. What is this next one? By Brian Smith. Mega Amoeba. It's like the amoeba, right? So Mega Amoeba, another elite to our collection. Let's continue with the ordinaries. Blood Raven, Blood. Next one is Deep Sea Mermaid, Sedge Crabs, and we have a Porcupine Pufferfish, and we have, ooh, I love this art. Gosh, look at that. Wow. Very, very nice Chaos Twister by Francesca Barrowed. Whoever owns this original art is such a lucky dude or lady. Wow, look at that foiling. Look at it. It's so nice. Really, really, really nice. Okay, so this is another hit. Let's sleeve it up nicely so that we are taken care of. Anything that is an elite would definitely be sleeving it. It's so good. My goodness. So how have you guys been doing? Have you guys been, opening up your boxes, keeping them? Share with us a little bit. What has been your, personal journey with sorcery? How did you come to hear about this game? For me, it's really, I heard from an advertisement. I saw from an advertisement on Facebook while I was scrolling. Quite obviously because, I kind of walk around in the TCG space with Magic, Pokemon, Flesh and Blood. But yeah. We were disconnected slightly, but I'm back. Yeah, so I've been working in the MTG space, Pokemon, Flesh and Blood, and when I saw the advertisement on Facebook about sorcery itself, the art just blew me away. And I went in, I backed it, and I have no regrets at all. Whatever we pull, it's just one hell of a journey. Don't we all agree? So let's continue with the remaining ordinaries. Nothing much to highlight for now. Riptide, Overpower, Heat Ray, Blink, and Gothic Tower. This is beautiful. By Michael again. Very, very beautiful. Gothic feel, don't you think so? Okay, let's move on. I think this is the second last pack. Yes, this is the second last pack on the left hand side. Very, very exciting. So let's open it up. Okay, and let's see what we will hit in the second last pack from the left hand side. We start off with a very nice Lighthouse by Marta Molina. I really like this. It's a dual side pack. Oasis, okay. And we get a Lucky Charm. Nice. Sorry Big B. I hope it's not lagging anymore. I hope it's getting better now. So Lucky Charm, very beautiful art by Juicy. Okay. And we get a Magellan Globe. Woohoo! I like this. By the way, this card, if I'm not mistaken, is actually a pretty good card in gameplay. So if you have it, you might want to hold on to it rather than sell it, unless you're helping a fellow sorcerer complete their collection, then it's a really nice deed to do. But this card, I foresee it will have a lot of opportunity because opposite edges of the realm are connected. That makes it such that you can actually attack your opponent's avatar if they're hiding at the corner from your corner. You don't have to traverse the entire realm. You know what I mean? So really cool stuff. Welcome, Zoan and Gabriel. Thank you for watching and joining this live here at Vault of Sorcerer. So let's add Elite to our collection. And we have the War of Ice, Ordinary, Peliburi Bats, Rimland Nomads, Everline Dryads, Sandworm, Critical Strike, Sirocco Scorpions, Wicker Mannequin, Cave Throws, and Firebolts. No foils, no curios in this pack. Alright, that's okay. Let's move on to the last pack. So for Hein, when you're watching this video, this is the last pack on the left hand side. Alright, we're going to start in the middle one shortly. Alright, great to see more friends from the group joining us, watching us live here in Singapore. The Singapore community has been thrilled to receive. I've received private messages from a couple of them saying that, whoa, they're really excited. One of them has opened up, posted in the group for trading and buying as well. So this pack starts off with Cave-In as an exceptional. And we move on to another dual side Aqueduct, very nicely done by Jeff Mangus. And then we continue with another side. His tendency is always there, that's why I didn't even move to portrait. Wow, this is beautiful. Iceberg, very nice. Wow, the art is gorgeous. Ooh, Ian Millard, no wonder. Okay, and let's see what is our elite or unique. Vesely, what are you giving us? What are you giving us? Nice, this is our first one. Assorted Animals. I seem to see that in one of the discords that this is pretty good, right? Elite Magic of Motley Mangery. I've never tried this card yet, so let's find out in due time. That's the first elite from this pack, and let's see what else we might be getting, if ever we are getting it. Let's continue with the ordinary ones. Cauldron Crones. We have Lightning Bolts, Dead of the Night, Sandstorm. This is the one I said by Drew Tucker. I really like all these landscape ones. Beautiful art. Oh, Zoan, that's a tutor? I wasn't aware. Assorted Animals. Okay, let's see. Search your spellbook for different beasts. It works well with a beast deck. I think this has a lot of potential when the future set on beast comes out. I think that'll be just totally awesome. Oh, thank you for mentioning that, Zoan. Really appreciate it. Sandstorm, let's continue. Sacred Scarabs, Bone Rubble, Beast of Burden, Fernvale Muse, and Wall of Ice. And we end off with a beautiful Summer River. I think this is paying homage to Antiquity set where there were rivers from MTG. Alright, let's continue with the first pack from the middle. So Hein, this is the first pack from the middle. Alright, I hope I'm pronouncing the name correctly. I always struggle with names actually. Very bad habit of mine. But nonetheless, hope everyone's having a great time. For those in Singapore, it's a bit late. Hope you have had your dinner and you're relaxing right now with us here at Vault of Sorcerer. Mariner's Curse, the first exceptional, and we get down to a Undertow. Very nice art there by Kaio. Yeah, the one who drew Real Dormitory. Okay, and then we continue. Oops, another side. Vantage Hills, very nice as well. What will we get here? Let's take a look. Jeff A. Mangus, and we get a Mordric Druids. Very nice elite. It's Elite Mortals of Primordial Vengeance. It's a spellcaster, so this card here would allow you to cast spells on top of your avatar, so in case any of you are wondering. Okay, so let's add this elite to our collection. We get down to the ordinaries with Blink, Icelands by Brian, Sea Serpent, beautiful, Blizzard, like that. Plumed Pegasus, and then we get Wall of Air. We do get quite a lot of these walls actually. They are really in excess. Roaming Land Surveyor, Coral Reef Kelpie, and Incinerate. And we end off with Arid Desert. Very nice. Okay. So hopefully this data will all be very useful for Hain. Let's continue with second pack from the middle section, and let's see what other possible hits we might get. So far, for those of you who just joined us not long, you can actually see that we have a very nice foil Mix Aqua that we opened. We have a Chaos Twister, another Elite foil that was opened. So these are the hits. Let's continue with pack 2 in the middle row. And we start off with Floodblades. Cool stuff. Okay. And then we get on the Bridge Troll. We get another Dual Sight Steep. I don't know if that's pronounced correctly, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's see what Elite or Unique we get. What is this? Woo! Okay, got me for a second. Did any of you feel it? I thought we were getting a core, and I really want that Aquamarine core because I want to complete my non-foil set, and I'm missing that one. I do have an Amethyst, a Ruby, and an Onyx, which I had to buy separately online. But yes, Riddle Sphinx, very very nice one by Melissa Benson, and we carry on into the ordinary section to see what treasures might appear, and we continue with Sea Serpent, with Wall of Air, another Wall of Air, there you go. Cloud Spirit, beautiful, can you see? For those who don't pay attention, this is a human right there, right? A human figure. That's the spirit, in the clouds. Eremos, Mercenaries, Mark Lamprus. Dispel, finally, our first Dispel. This is what I said earlier on, the opposite side of Disenchant. So the inside is Disenchant, outside is Dispel. Beautiful, beautiful art by Elvira. Okay, and Amazon Warriors, I like this very much as well, but Elvira, different. Raid Desert, and we finish off that pack. Let's move on to the next pack here on the second row and continue the hunt for more sorcery cards. You know, honestly, if I want to complete, because the goal was to complete 2 master set non-foil. I don't even know how much I can actually trade, but let's see. I mean, I have a case that I'll probably open, and we'll probably do more content here to help create more awareness, and that's really the mission, you know, to help get the game and the art out there. So first one, Shrink, Francesca Barrel, I love it. Next one, Melissa Benson, Phantom Steed, very very nice, and Root Spider, Melissa Benson as well. The next one is by Jeff Easley. What is that? It's an Adept Illusionist. Nice. I think this is our first one here at Vault of Sorcerers. Really, really cool. Okay, so we added an Elite to our collection. And the next one, Scent Hounds. Let's continue. Midnight Rogue, Pit Vipers, Highland Clansmen, Polar Bears, Scourge Zombies, Fade. Oh, Fade looks cool. Yeah, I remember this part here was really, really nice. By Elvira. Valim, yes! This one is one of the Frazetta arts. I think there's 4. If you include the Curio one, the alternate art death dealer version, then there is a total of 5. But these are one of the 4 or 5 arts that are going to be phased out from beta because Erik'sCuriosa did not secure that license further. So yeah, Valim, very nice addition to our collection. And Tufted Turtles, Blizzard, and we finish off with another Rustic Village. Going on to the next pack here from the middle row again. So let's see what else we get. Okay, what are some cards you hope to see? You know, punch it into the comments, you know, and then maybe you'll give us some luck from there. I'm never one with very, very good luck typically. So let's begin with Mountain Pass. Okay, we have, oh, a Light Recall. Look at that art. My gosh, Aussie Heckler. I really like that. Really, really nice. Boom. Get recalled back. I think that's like a town portal kind of thing. Okay, and we get another Lighthouse. Okay, by Marta Molina. A great dual site. All these are currently going for, I think, about $10 US. So let's see what's the next card. It's an Observatory. I like this. I like this very, very much. The art, and this is also one of the cards in the meta gameplay as well, actually. So, you know, it's a great hit. I love it very, very much. Hopefully you can use it in one of our decks. And then, I I accidentally saw it. Did you see that nice shine over there? We hit another foil, but let's see what it is. Firebolts, okay, Blood Ravens, Sesh Crabs, Grey Wolves, great card, and Mad Dash, and Teleport! Very, very nice art. Oh my god, the shine is so glossy and beautiful. Whew. Nice one, Teleport, and we add that into our foil collection. And we continue with Beast of Burden, Fernvale Muse, Wall of Ice, and Miracle Worker before we end off with Nice. We got an Avatar finally. You know, we have only hit this card once in the first box and a second time here in the second box, so remains to be seen. I'm not sure. I think this is an ordinary rarity card, most likely. Let's continue with the second pack. I know for some of you this video is going a little bit long. Bear with us. We're really trying to contribute to the community, hoping that this video, you know, allows Hayne from Wizard's Den to collect some useful data, even though it's only one box. But over time, as you open more boxes, that should be able to spare him even more data. Okay, so first one, Moon Clan Werewolf, Call to War, and we have an Updraft Ridge. I like that. I saw the eagle. Very, very nice right there. And let's see what's the next card. It's a Tony's Kizdo. Yes, Rick Tennis Titan. This is a powerful card, by the way. You know, 7 mana, although 6 power. But when he comes in, Genesis, strike each enemy here on that location. That is incredible. It's like, boom, everyone go and die. So if you love games that, you know, disrupt your opponent's plans like this is a great card. And again, it's Earth, so, you know, it's part of those really, really good powerhouse cards. Alright, adding that to our collection, Evelyn Dryads, we have Azurich Caravan, Iceland, Sea Serpent, Incinerate, Spin Attack, Eremos Mercenaries, Cauldron Crones, Muck Lampreys, Lightning Bolt, and we end up with another Remote Desert. Alright, so it's been going well. We've really enjoyed this whole journey so far, and let's continue with the next pack. After which we will take a 10 seconds, 15 seconds break, get a quick sip of water. In the meantime, you know, you guys can get a quick break as well if needed, so that we can continue on this journey. Recall! Sea Raider by Tony. I like this. I like this. The moment you look at the art, you know it's Tony. Right? Phantasmal Strike. Very, very dark. Santiago. And we open a Elvira Shakarova! Mix Ignis! Yes! I mean, this is non-foil, doesn't really cost a lot. Right now in the market, it seems to be going for 35 to 40 US dollars, I think. But yeah, you know, it's not about the value here. I mean, it is for collectors, for gamers. I'm a collector and gamer myself, but ultimately, I would like to collect some of these because then I can make more decks. You need 2 of this to make a playset, so in case you're wondering. Nice addition to our collection. We don't have this yet. Swan Maidens, let's begin with the ordinary run now. Spin Attack, Cauldron Crones, Lightning Bolt, Belmonte Longbowman, Blade of the Night Demon, Riptide, Heat Ray, Common Sense. This is a tutor, by the way, in case you're wondering. Exorcism, love the art, the details. Look at all the little faces at the back. Ooh, and a Remote Desert. Okay, so give us 15 seconds. Let us get a quick drink because we want to be safe from away from the cards. And we are back. That was fast, isn't it? 15 seconds went by just like that. No, I'm just joking, we took only 5 seconds. Let's continue with the next pack from the middle row still. And let's see what else we get. It's great to see that there are some of you still on the channel, still on the live, watching together. Hopefully, you know, the day has been going well for you. It's a Saturday night here in Singapore, a little bit dry, so we have on the air condition here. Watchtower. Oh, this seems to be a pretty good card because enemy units atop nearby sites permanently lose stealth. So you kind of really disrupt your opponent's plan if they're playing a lot with stealth. This is a really good site. And if you have this site and they play stealth, chances are they're going to destroy your site if they have the ability. Okay, and we get a Moon Clan Werewolf, and we get a Crown of the Victor, our second unique. My gosh, we have opened half the box and we've only got 2 uniques. Oh dear, I'm a little bit worried now. Let's see, it's live on camera, so there's no disputing this is a fact. But I love the details. My god, look at Elvira, how she draws the crown, every single, I don't know what you call it, gilding, but it's beautiful. Oh my god, I can imagine the foil one looks really, really good. Anyhow, our second unique in the box so far. Let's get on to the ordinary ones. So let's continue. Unravel, Highland Clansman, Wild Boars, Skirt Zombies, and we get a a humble village and an ordinary, a basic site basically. Look at how that silver comes out. Look at it. Wow, the foiling is just incredible in sorcery, honestly. You don't have to double sleeve them. Single sleeve is perfectly fine. Okay, let's add the foil to our collection, and then we finish up with Beast of Burden, Fenville Muse, Wall of Ice, and Peliburi Bats, and a Spring River. Okay, let's continue. We are doing quite well, I would say. As you can probably see right over here, we're continuing into the next pack. Let's see what else we'll get. We are already more than halfway through the box. I'm not too sure whether this is considered one of the worst boxes, but that's fine, you know. I don't usually have good luck, so let's go. Cornerstone. I like this art. Beautiful, colorful, and you get another Mountain Pass. This is a side pack. And you get a Minecraft Madness. Okay, let's take a look. Elite, Ellen Polak. Oh, Earthquake! Wow, wow. For those of you who don't know, this is an absolute powerhouse. This is probably the most powerful, you know, mass destruction card, and it can even move, you know. Let me see, carrying along everything of normal size, so rearrange size, so that allows you to really manipulate the game. You could move your avatar away if you need to escape, or you can move the opponent's avatar to your, you know, greatest minions and just finish him off. You know, super, super good. This is really one of the powerhouses, so great that we hit this. Love it very much. Sandstorm, ordinary, Sacred Scarabs, Sandworm, Deep Sea Mermaids, Critical Strike, Sirocco Scorpions, Spectral Stalker, Aveline Dryads, Azurich Caravan, Rain of Arrows, and a Summer River. Okay, let's continue into more packs. This is just so exhilarating. Woo! Alright, it's already, let's see, what time is it here now in Singapore? Let's do a quick time check. It is coming to 50 minutes since we started coming to. So it's doing pretty well. It's 9:50 here. Lighthouse, the first dual site. We got that. An exceptional Fey Changeling. Okay. And Oasis. You see, they always happen that way. Okay, let's take a look. Do we get an Elite Severin Pinot? Ah, nice. We got this card in our first box as well. This is Silver Valkyries, beautiful, beautiful angels drawn by Severin. Look at those shields, how they come forth, and this angel coming out. I just love that. Beautiful. Okay, so that makes up a playset we've got now for this card. That's wonderful. Let's continue into the ordinary slot. Okay, and you can see all these hanging. Blood Raven, Sedge Crabs, Cave Throws, Icelands, Sea Serpent, Wall of Fire, Grapple Shot, and Lone Tower. Okay, let's move on without further ado. Let me just break down the cards a little bit just so it doesn't interrupt the, you know, video itself. Okay, let's carry on. Now, for those of you who are wondering, this video will be uploaded in our YouTube channel, which is The Wives Outlaw, and also on our The Wives Outlaw Instagram. Alright, so if you haven't followed, subscribe, please go ahead, give us a like, subscribe, and stay tuned for further uploads on channels, contents, and stuff. That's all great. Let's go! Cornerstone! Okay, isn't this the same one? Phantom Steve? Oh man, this is a duplicate pack! Hey, to be honest, while I love all these art and it's great collecting, it's not so good when you keep opening the same thing. Hopefully, you know, Erik'sCuriosa will get some of these feedback and do a little bit better in beta. I'm really excited for beta, so let's see. We get a Mirage, an elite sight of Uncertain Apprehension. Wow. I like that. By Drew Tucker, right? No, sorry. Is it correct? Drew Tucker. Yeah. It's by Drew Tucker. That's right. Nice card, nice card. Okay, let's add that into the elite sections. And we get a critical strike, we get a polar bears, Sirocco scorpions, Wickham mannequin, Swan maiden. Oh, nice! A nice foil war fire that fire really burns. Yep, okay, we got a foil there. Let's add that to our foil collection. Mage Slayer, Drown, Bosk Troll, Bone Rebel, and Red Desert. Now these non-foil ordinaries, exceptionals are probably going to plunge a lot in pricing. Don't be disappointed. It is just the nature of supply and demand, right? So we continue the next pack in the middle row, still the middle row. For those of you who are wondering, let's just cut this up nicely to avoid cutting any of these precious cards. The packaging is done really, really well by Erik'sCuriosa, so you can see it's beautiful, really. An old school fantasy card game for players with a rich imagination, tactical nerve, and an appreciation for hand-painted art. Truly, that's the alpha symbol there. You know, the thing about this is, if you actually play it, it's easy to learn, but the strategy goes so deep, really, really deep. Alright, let's see. Tweenex Berserker. Alright, that's our first exceptional. Battering Ram, Unland Eel, we've all got these, so I'm sure we've already hit playsets, most likely. And we get a, what's this? Oh, nice! Rift Valley! Oh, I love this art. Dan Seagate, look at the details. Oh my gosh, can you see it? I'm not sure if the camera even does this justice, but oh, love it, love it. Alright, let's add this to our collection and continue with the ordinary segments. Iceland Sea Serpent, Wall of Fire, Blink, Border Militia, Porcupine, Pufferfish, Rel Dromedary, sorry. Sleep, Cave Throws, Roaming Monster, and a Spring River. Okay, so let's carry on. Okay, moving on into the second last pack in the middle row. So in case you're wondering, this is the second last pack in the middle row. And let's continue this. Pretty good. The first alpha box opening I was standing throughout and it was quite challenging for my back, having to bend over. So now we're finally seated down, have a little bit more experience opening packs, and we will get better. We promise you. Alright. So, Frontier Settlers, nice. Oh, we finally hit a true sight crossbow. This is our first true sight crossbow. You see, even though it's an exceptional, but because the set is 403 cards, it's so massive that even after opening booster box, you might not even get one of these exceptionals. So very happy to add that. Wayfaring Pilgrim, and we get a nice, a Sinkhole. This is one of the meta cards that I'm seeing being played. So that's pretty good card to hit. So Big B, opening multiple Philo-stones in the box is not bad too. I don't disagree. I mean, who would not be happy with that, right? So, but yes, I don't think we have that luck. I don't normally do. Still, I'm quite happy. This is a nice elite Sinkhole, good card for gameplay. Let's continue with the ordinary and see what else we'll get. Exorcism after Augur Goons. Rain of Arrows, we have Drown, we have Land Surveyor, we have Coral Reef Kelpie, Incinerate, we have Scarecrow, Aramos Mercenaries, Mark Lampreys. What is this? What is this? Oh my goodness! What is this? Can anyone tell me? Why is this Atlas card, which is supposed to be a basic site, not have a basic site? Is this a misprint? Oddity? A curio? It's live, so I can't, no one's gonna dispute this. This is really opened on camera. Oh my god, invisible art. I don't know what this is, but for safety reasons, I'm just going to sleeve it up anyhow. And maybe, you know, Eric can explain that to us someday down the road. We have evidence that this card is opened. It's a white card, can you see that? White card. Totally awesome. Let's just add that to a top loader just for fun. I don't think it really needs one, but it's pretty damn cool. I didn't expect this. Honestly, not at all. So let's add this right over here into the segments for the hits. So we have a Foil Mix Aqua, Chaos Twister, and a white Yes, Big B, a white sleeve or with a white card, so you can't even tell that that's a card. Oh my gosh, that's really incredibly hilarious. Okay, so that's pretty cool because it's actually part of the ordinary slot as you saw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's supposed to be the 11 card right over there. But you're right, Big B is usually called a filler card, but still it has the Atlas printing, so it's most likely, in my opinion, I think that's really a misprint, most likely, and it's really cool to be opened here in the Vault of Sorcerers. Last pack for Hein, Wizards Den. This is last pack in the middle row. Let's continue and see what we get. Alright, so let's push on. We have just barely 13 more packs after this. Divine Healing, very nice art there. Okay, first one that we open from box 2. Cone of Flame, I like this art very much by Dan Seagrave again. As you can tell, I like the details in arts. Gazer by Matt Thames, I like this very much. Look at the wave patterns, really good. You know, old school art that's hand painted is just different. So Big B, you're saying get it sketched by Frank Rosetta? He's not around anymore, unfortunately. Okay, and we get a Dwarven Forge and Elite Sight. Pretty cool. Anyone may conjure weapons. Oh dear, can you see this? Oh dear, there's a slight damage to this card. Oh my god, you see, you capture great cards, but you also capture sometimes when there is a damage to the printing. I mean, overall, the quality has been exceptional to me. But unfortunately, this one here has a slight pink. So we have to make do with that, unfortunately. Unless Erik'sCuriosa is willing to do some replacements, that would be great. Let's go through the ordinary slot now. Miracle Worker, Fate, Val Im, another Frank Frazetta. That's great, right? Everyone's looking for this in foil. Unfortunately, Big B, I don't think that's a misprint. But yeah, I wished. I'm not a huge fan of misprints, but you know, pretty cool to collect some of them. Tufted Turtles, Berry, Minor Explosion, and we have Plumed Pegasus, Fire Harpoons, Wall of Air, Cloud Spirit. Huh? What's going on? Guys, tell us what is going on. Sorcery TCG side card. Another Atlas, but this is the one I think, you know, it's the filler card. But still, I can't believe we opened 2 in one box. And this is this is really cool. Should I auction them, Zoan? Okay, let's leave it up live on camera. These are all real. It says 54 cards. This is in Mandarin, 54张 Sorcery TCG side cards, so that's pretty cool. I really don't know, but hitting it means pieces. For Joan, that means pieces. So 54 pieces. I think that means that in one sheet there are 54 pieces. And because we all know, right, sorcery was printed in China, so that's why there is these Mandarin words that go along. And let's add them into a top loader. I have no use for these cards, but these are history pieces. You know, it's pretty funny when you actually look at them. So let me just move some of these cards one side first. I'll move the box a little bit so that we can get some space and we can shift these things slightly. This is one hell of a ride today. Opening box 2, hitting, you know, one blank card after the other. This one with a arrow. Okay, sorry, it's a little bit difficult to see. I'm going to pull back a little bit so that's easier for everyone. Okay, let's carry on. I mean, we haven't hit a lot of uniques, so Hein, this is the first pack from the right hand side now. Okay, first pack from the right hand side, just to disclose that clearly. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, the last 13 packs. Yes, let's go. But will we hit? The first box having a Dream Quest was incredible. Patch. Who doesn't like Patch? I love using him. In the early game, if he hooks your avatar, that is massive because 5 damage there. Whew. Okay. Thank you, Big B. That wasn't unique. Okay, let's carry on. This Rolling Boulder, very nice. This one is by Juicy. Juicy, yes, by Juicy. And then we have Quarrelsome Kobolds. I don't think I've had this card yet, so this is pretty cool to nice. And we get a Melissa Benson. Yes! 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 I have been looking for this card. Thank you everyone for your luck. Woohoo! This is incredible. I have finally acquired an Aquamarine Core non-foil. and I finally have the playset for all the cores. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Zoen. Thank you. This is a dream come true. Let me just sleeve this up really quickly. I've been aiming for this card. Really keeping my prayers there, and it's so nice to finally open it. This is my favorite card amongst the cores in terms of art. The foil is just beautiful, but you know, I don't have that kind of cash, so I'm gonna keep it with just the non-foils, and that's good enough. You know, whatever foils I open, nice addition, but not required to keep them. Or I will just keep them maybe. We'll see. I have not really decided much. The game is coming on too early. I'm trying to introduce this to more people, so let's just add this to our collection. Thank you everyone for your well wishes. Whoa, that was such a nice hit. Alright, so Mind Explosion. Let's continue. Skirt Zombies, Fire Harpoons, Spin Attack, Swarm Buffaloes, Cauldron Crones, Tufted Turtles, Blizzard. I hope I'm not rushing through and missing any key cards. Apprentice Wizard, very nice. And we finally get an Arid Desert again. Finally, we are back into no more white cards. Laugh out loud, isn't it? I mean, how much chances are there to get these two cards in one box and one pack after the other? So it's really quite incredible. Let's move on to the next pack. Second pack from the right side of the box for Hein to take note. Okay, and let's see what else we have. I like that arrow pointing at a hit, right? So cool. Thank you, Big B, for pointing that out. Awesome, really awesome. Will the Whips, okay, that's exceptional, very nice. Vanguard, nice. Ooh, this is beautiful. Truett Parish. Actually, Truett draws really nice art. All the medieval times are really cool. Hast Eagle. Oh, I don't have this yet. This is the first exceptional. Unbelievable, isn't it? Okay, let's see what we get. Oh, we get this finally. The Geesewood, or previously known as the Old Growth Forest. It was upgraded from exceptional until unique right now. So finally we got ourselves a fourth unique to add to this box. It isn't very fantastic, but still I'm very happy to be hitting this beautiful art by Ian Miller. For those of you who have the playmat, you can see more details, but yeah, it's really nice. Okay, so we have another. Actually, why am I sleeving all these things without sleeving the other uniques? Let me quickly sleeve them just to protect them first. Me and my excitement sometimes get the better of me. Okay, Crown of Victor, as you can see, we hit that earlier on. And of course, we also hit our first unique, which was the Pristine Paradise. Very nice art by Marta Molina. So, there you go. We have 4 unique hits so far. Let's continue into the ordinary slots. Swan Maidens, okay. Wicker Mannequin, Firebolts, Blood Ravens, Belmonte Longbowmen, Sedge Crabs, Drown, Wall of Fire, Grapple Short, Miracle Workers, and a Rustic Village. Alright, well, honestly, I've been on a run in the last couple of packs. It's so exciting, you know, when you open unbelievable cards like this and Aquamarine Core. Thank you again, everyone. Oh yeah, maybe I should sleeve all the foils too. Thank you, Big B, for reminding that. Look at me. Always forgetting all these things. Even at ordinary level, I think these cards are going at around $15 to $30, depending on, I think, the gameplay, meta game itself. So let's just quickly sleeve them. Thank you, Big B, for the reminder. Teleport is so awesome. Look at that. Whew. And we continue with sleeving a few more. The foil hit seems to be pretty decent so far for this box. I mean, we are more than 2/3 through. And we'll just do a quick foil count in a moment's time after I finish sleeving all these cards. So we have 1, 2, alright, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 foils. Yes, we have hit 8 foils so far, 2/3 into the box opening. I guess normally one box there's about 9 to 10 foils, so we are missing by 1 to 2 more on the average, and let's see how much more we might be able to do. Alright, so let's continue on the right hand side packs. We still have probably about 10 more packs to go. Not very far off from the finishing line on the second box here. In the Vaults of Sorcery. Oh, I like this flaming sword. Actually, this sword is pretty good in my opinion, because when it slashes, you know, it strikes each other enemy at the unit's location. So pretty good, like the Tennis Titan that is drawn by Tony. This is a pretty good card. Tide Naiads, very nice. Divine Healing, and oh! Look at my baby. Look at my baby. Yes! Vaults of Zoo, and this is the cover art for our Vaults of Sorcerer. I'm in love with this art by Tony. If any of you wonder what these glyphs means and these symbols mean, go back to my very first post in the group and discover some of its hidden secrets. Really cool card. Tony has done beautiful. How many uniques so far? So we have hit 4 actually. So Big B, we have hit 4 uniques so far. This is the 5th one, Vaults of Zoo. This is a little bit sad, unfortunately. Hitting only 5 uniques, I think. I'm not very familiar because it's only my 2nd box. But let's continue to go through. Grey Wolves, Mad Dash, Deep Sea Mermaids, Old Sword Anchorman, Border Militia, Porcupine Pufferfish, Palabori Bats, Rimland Nomads, Entangled Terrain, and Warfire with a Remote Desert. Okay, I think that's it. So Hayne can get all these data. Just 1 or 2 more maybe. That'll be good. I'll be happy with just 1 or 2 more at least. Hopefully it doesn't just end there. I mean, we have about, I think, 9 more. I think we just opened the 10th pack just now. So let's see what we get. Hopefully something pretty cool happens here at the vault. Sunken Treasure, very nice. Dodge Roll, Stormy Seas, and we get a Vesuvius. Yes. Thank you, Big B, for your luck. Indeed, 1 more unique appeared right immediately after you said so. Thank you for that blessing. Okay, let's sleeve this up immediately. Okay, Vesuvius, very nice art by Juicy. Sacrifice Vesuvius. Each unit occupying nearby sites take 3 damage. That eruption there. Look at it. Boom. Alright, let's continue. Ral Dromedary, Sleep, Cave Throws, Roaming Monster, Land Surveyor, Scarecrow, Fade, Grapple Shot, Valim, another Frank Vazetta, Mage Slayer, and a Summer River. Okay, let's move on to the next pack. Thank you everyone for staying on this channel, on this video. God box! Big B, why do you say that? I have not hit any of the, key foils, maybe other than the Mixed Aqua. But honestly, these 2 cards are just unbelievable. I don't even know how to grade them in terms of value. Slumbering Giantess, Liz Danforth. Very nice. Wow, massive structure there. Exceptional giant dozes peacefully. Sling Pixies, very beautiful art. That's by Vesely, Sunken Treasures, and we get Wrath of the Sea by Matthias Fritz. Look at that grand wave tsunami coming in to envelope that entire kingdom or that castle right over there. So nice. Adding it to our elite collection. Next is Beast of Burden, Blizzard, Fernvale Muse, Riptide, Swarm Buffalo, Dispel. 2 Dispel back to back. Oh wait. Don't tell me this is any curio. Can't be, right? I'm not seeing any difference there. Probably not. I think it's just a duplicate. Okay, Amazon Warriors. We have Extinguish. We have Boil, beautiful one by Brian Smith, and Arid Desert. Okay. Let's continue. Few more packs to go. I'm really excited to see what else we will be opening. Are you excited as well? How many of you have opened, cases already? Tell us, what are some of the chances that you hit cards? I mean, what are some of the more popular ones based on your case hits if you have done so? Iceberg. Okay, we get an exceptional. Put them aside. I will, Big B. Scavenging Fiend, very nice, by Dan Seagrave. Shrink by Francesca Barold. And I love this one. This art is sorry. It's so beautiful by Juicy. Look at that, right? Astral Alcazar. An elite site. Nice. This is really cool. Okay, let's just put it into our, it's not coming out nicely. Elite collection there. And we move on to Lightning Bolt from Ordinary, Date of the Night Demon, Sandstorm, Sacred Scarabs, Sandworm, and of course we landed ourselves an Elite Void Island Leviathan. I don't know how well this card plays out. I've not tried it yet, but this looks menacing. Really, really menacing, right? Let's sleeve this quickly, just to make sure that it's well protected. All right. There you go. Let's put that nicely. Okay. It goes into the foil pile. Sea Serpent, Rain of Arrows, Wall of Fire, Grapple Shot, and Humble Village. Okay, let's move on. Not many packs left now. What else can we open? I don't know. I've not seen a lot of videos of opening, but people seem to have really good god boxes for some reason. In fact, I'm really happy for one of our fellow sorcerers here in Singapore. He has posted it on our group. He hit a foil core amethyst, and that's just incredible. Congratulations to our friend as well. So, Cone of Flame, Gazer, Slumbering Giantess, and another Silver Valkyries. I have more than a playset now. Exorcism, okay. Rain of Arrows, Drown. We have Miracle Workers, Cave Throws, Scarecrow, Roaming Monster, Land Surveyor, Berry, Plumed Pegasus, and a Simple Village. Alright, I think we are left with, let me just do a quick count right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's 5 packs left. So 5 packs. Wish us good luck. Let's see anything else we can hit. We have hit 1, 2, I didn't keep track again, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 foils. We have hit 1 unique, as well as 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 6 unique so far. Hopefully we can get at least 1 more non-foil unique. Alright, so wish us luck. Let's carry on here at Vault of Sorcerers. Okay, really exciting. This is childhood relived, literally, you know. Sling Pixies, very nice, exceptional. What is this? Nescant Gnome? I don't think I've opened this before. This looks new. Alright, cool addition. I love this art. I love everything Egypt, and this Awakened Mummies just bring us back to the pyramids. Thank you, Big B, for the blessing. Hopefully we'll get 1 of each at least. Self-same Simulacrum. This is an elite. We got this already, so we have more than a playset right now. Let's continue into the ordinary slot. We have the Palibury Bats, Rimland Nomads, Entangled Terrain, Fate, okay, Wall of Air, Coral Reef Kelpie, Incinerate, Cloud Spirit, Dispel, Amazon Warriors, and a Arid Desert. Gosh, we are down to 4 more packs. Just 4 more to go. Okay, let's see. Give us a moment. Its cards are tumbling down slightly. Alright, if you like this video, you know, we're gonna post it up on YouTube after which, and you know, hopefully you can like it, subscribe to the channel. Once we can hit 50 subscribers, that will allow us to do live YouTube videos, which will be better because Facebook, you know, is not as stable in my opinion. Let's go! Whirling Blades by Brian Smith, Skirmishers of Mu, Buried Treasures, and a Court Jester second card for the day. Val Im in the ordinary slot. Disenchant, Spectral Stalker, Aveline Dryads, Aramos Mercenaries, Mark Lampreys, Extinguish, Boil, Mortality. I like this art very, very much by Matthias Frisk, and it's going to be the playmat art for the beta retail stores. You know, they're going to get these store kits. Beautiful. Teleport, and of course Lone Tower. Okay, so that makes up the ordinary ones. We're down to the last 3 packs. My goodness. Last 3 packs from the right. Hein, if you're still counting when you watch this video, hopefully it really helps you. Let me know. We really just want to contribute to the community. Let's go! Third last pack. Dodge Roll. Stormy Seas by Vincent Pompetti, Gaia Hippogriffs, Zephrane Airship. That's another elite. We have this already, so that makes a playset. Wall of Ice, Palibury Bats, Rimland Nomads, Overpower, Petrosian Cavalry, Pirate Ship, Snow Leopard, Mortality, Teleport, Unravel, and a Autumn River. Okay. Woo! Last 2 packs. Oh no, Big B, we're not making it. Oh dear. I'm a bit doubtful that in 2 packs we'll hit 1 foil. and 1 unique. Little bit doubtful there. My odds are always against me for some reason. Maybe somebody can enlighten me how to increase your odds or your luck. Gaia Hippogriffs, Backstab. Oh, nice. I like that. Telekinesis. This is the first one that we've opened so far across 2 boxes. Very nice art by Jeff Easley. And we open a nice Roots of Yggdrasil by Vincent Pompetti. And if you notice, there's a little guy right here and 2 more guys right there. This one, we have the artist-proof painting, and we're really honored that Vincent did that for us early on. This is such an incredible site. Like I said, it's a great combo because once it's destroyed, destroy everything else, right? Thank you very much, Big B. Your luck has been just wonderful. Let me just leave it up. You must join more of our openings. Maybe that way I can hit better cards. Okay, Coral Reef, Kelpie into the Ordinary, Incinerate, Berry, Aramos Mercenary, Smug Lampreys, Flume Pegasus, Bosk Troll, Bone Rebel, Tufted Turtles, Beast of Burden, and a Lone Tower. Okay, folks, comrades and friends, fellow sorcerers, we are into... Oh, I made a mistake, sorry. There's actually 2 more packs. So we're into the second last one. That was not the last one. Second last pack. In these last 2 packs, will we have a chance to hit a foil? That's something that we hope so. I'm there in spirit. Thank you so much, Big. We really appreciate that. You know, I don't know you in person, but you have been an incredible add-on to this community, and I really appreciate that. So, Backstab, Telekinesis, yes, we got that. Depraville Vampire, Belfry, we have this. We have a playset of it already. Nice, Hit Ray. Okay, Entangled Terrain, Common Sense, Disenchant, Scenthounds, Highland Clansmen, Wild Boars, Skirt Zombies, Spin Attack, Cauldron Crones, and Dark Tower. Yes, there you go. See, I was saying this is a really good card, especially the Air Elemental. Genesis, if this is the only Dark Tower you control, gain 1 mana distance. So it's a great mana accelerator, especially in the early game. It gives you 1 extra mana just by playing it, and on its own it gives you another mana, so 2 mana. That's really good. So that's why this is such a popular card in the meta decks right now. Okay, let's put on last pack. We have not hit our final foil. I won't hold too much hopes in case of disappointment, but it's been such a wonderful journey. Just a quick recap one more time. We've hit a Mixed Aqua foil, Chaos Twister, both on Elite Rarity. We've hit an Atlas Invisible Art white card. We have hit a filler card that says Sorcery TCG side card 54 cards in Mandarin. We have hit the card that we wanted to hit, Aquamarine Core, in non-foil. That makes up my complete core set. And of course, we have hit a total of 2 foils, plus here, just a quick check, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If we can hit 1 more, it's incredible. And for the uniques, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's kind of on average now. This is the last pack. Let's see whether there's any last pack sorcery. Let's not use magic. Thunderstorm, Wings of Invention, Declan Phalanx, and we get a Ancient Dragon. Alright. Nice one by Lindsay Crummett. I love that. Apprentice Wizard, Spectral Stalker, Aveline Dryads, Men of Lane, Lightning Bolt, Midnight Rogue, Date of Night Demon, Sandstorm, Pit Vipers, Sacred Scarabs, and we finish off with a Humble Village. And I'm humbled that all of you managed to join us. Thank you so much, fellow sorcerers, for joining our second box opening. My name is Woonjin again, today's date, and this is an incredible box opening. We have ourselves a Mixed Aqua foil. As you can see, the foiling is just gorgeous. We have a Chaos Twister, very nice art right there. This one is really nice. And then we have an invisible card. On the back it's an Atlas. Okay, we have a filler card. I don't know how rare these are, but as far as I'm concerned, I've only seen like 2 or 3 pop up on the net, probably. We got ourselves an Aqua Marine Core non-foil, and of course the Miracle Worker foil, the Island Leviathan foil, Wall of Fire foil, Humble Village foil, Teleport foil. We have the Crossroads foil, Mark Lampreys foil, We have the unique sites, inclusive of Roots of Yggdrasil, the Geesewood, previously known as Old Growth Forest. We have Vesuvius, another unique site. The Vaults of Zeus, so quite a lot of unique sites from this box. We have a Pristine Paradise, another unique site, and a Crown of Victor. Now, since we are on this, we won't be opening this because we've already opened this before. We'll just keep it inside, and one day down the road, maybe we can do a promo or something. Anyways, thank you everyone for joining us on this recording, and I hope you enjoyed this live opening of our second box. We'll see you again. Please have a wonderful evening wherever you are, or a wonderful day ahead. Ciao, bye guys.